The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
Get a dose. He talks about wrestling and everything, so when it comes to TV, he is the king of all media. He knows how to burn of all media. Forget how it's done. To say it like this, oh, he's the man this, and now you get a dose of Landis.
Thank you. Steak Roberts, and you're watching a dose of Landis, which is better than catching a clap.
What's up in San Cody? You're watching a dose of Landis.
You just got your dose here today at Throwback. Fort Wayne Wizards, baby. Thank you very much.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
You too, man.
Hey, man, this is Donnie Baker, and you're watching a dose of Landis. You have to. Stay ball.
Hey, this is Jack Russell, Jack Russell's Great White, and you're watching Dose of Landis right here on Jack Russell TV.
My grandma right here. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to the friends and family out there. This is my grandma. I love her with all my heart. I'm going to dedicate this show called Celebrity Edition to my grandma. She's done so much for me. I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, Grandma, I love you very much. You're like a second mother to me. You've pretty much raised me all my life. You've been there for me no matter what. You never judged me or anything.
And you know I love you, Jeff.
It means a lot. I just want to tell you that I love you, and I'm dedicating this show to you. I have all these big name celebrities on the show, so I'm dedicating this to you.
Okay.
So say hi to everybody out there. It's my grandma, Grandma Faye. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. This is my Jeff.
I try. I'm not skinny like I used to, but I'm glad to get to see Grandma today. This is true emotion. I really do love my grandma with all my heart. Welcome to A Dose of Landis. Here I am, your host, Jeff Landis. Of course, you guys are wondering, well, why are you wearing this gold? Well, you guys know me with gold. There's something big going on. I'm going to wear gold. Yes, I wore gold during my 24th anniversary show with Mike Bolin. I wore it with Ron Jeremy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a special show. You know, why is it a special show? Let's just say this is the second season of the Celebrity Edition of, obviously, A Dose of Landis, where we have interviewed celebrities such as Ron Jeremy, Donnie Baker, Fozzy's been on, Saving Abel Soil, Jake the Snake Roberts. So what we're doing today is showing you this year's, not last year's, because last year's was successful and phenomenal when we had, obviously, Danny B. Severin, tons of big names on that one. So this Celebrity Edition is going to be awesome. But right now, I want to kind of talk about something that's dear to my heart. You guys know me. I'm very retro. I love the whole Fort Wayne atmosphere of retro back in the day because it's crazy. You miss stuff now that's gone than what you did back then. So my Fort Wayne Wizards pennant right here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to represent old school Fort Wayne, which is Fort Wayne Wizards. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about something tonight. You want to see the very first of the Celebrity Edition? Ladies and gentlemen, here is a sneak peek of having Jack Russell's Great White. Now, Jack Russell is my favorite group of Great White back in the 80s, like they are my Boys to Men of the 90s. So I'm honored to have these guys on A Dose of Landis. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give you a little sneak preview of Season 3. Season 3, but ladies and gentlemen, here you are with Great White. Well, Jack Russell's Great White, so ladies and gentlemen, here's the footage of that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to A Dose of Landis Season 3, Show 1. Just last year I had Jake the Snake Roberts on, and he was saying every year you get bigger and bigger, and why can't I get bigger with Jack Russell's Great White? How you guys doing today?
Great. It's awesome to be in balmy, warm Indiana. This is nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Yeah.
I'm going to be over here. I'm going to talk to you like this because the mic's far away.
I'm trying to pass it to you guys.
Is that okay?
I'm trying to pass it to you guys.
All right. I'm going to still talk like this. Just kidding. Right, thanks.
Anything can happen on A Dose of Landis. I mean, you never know. So, right. Ron Jeremy called it something else. I forgot what it was when I had him on. But it was crazy. So you guys are going to be performing tomorrow night at the Clyde Theater at Fort Wayne. Is this your guys' first time?
Never.
Not our first time in Fort Wayne. I remember we played Fort Wayne and I canceled the show. Remember I had to go with Tesla and I had an infection in my throat. We flew my doctor from Beverly Hills out to the show to check my...
Hey, guys. How's it going, guys? We're all set. Put our record on, crank it up. Yeah, absolutely, man.
How you doing, bud? Good.
What's going on?
Oh, it's Chris shit.
What's your name, man? Anthony. How you doing, buddy? Good. Thanks for coming. Thanks a lot for letting us.
All right, guys. Sorry, I can't.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Like I said, I just want to give you a little sneak peek of Jack Russell's Great White. So if you want to see the rest of that, stay tuned for season 3. Season 3, like Jake the Snake Roberts said in this season, which you'll be seeing him later on in Celebrity Edition, is every year you get bigger. So season 3, Jack Russell's Great White, Once Bitten, Twice Shy, and Rock Me are going to be on a Dos Landis season 3. So you got a little sample, you got the sizzle of it. But right now I want to talk about something. We had comedians on a Dos Landis. We had Donnie Baker, we had the Mean Boys, which they were on Comedy Central, and Olivia Grace, which was on there too. And then it's kind of funny, a porn star named Ron Jeremy. You guys know who he is. Now he does comedy. So ladies and gentlemen, here is a little interviews and clips of me interviewing Ron Jeremy, Donnie Baker, Mean Boys, and then Olivia Grace. There you go. Starting to do comedy now. I mean, you went from, you're still doing porno as well?
I was doing comedy actually years ago, from back in the Borscht Bowl days, when the Cats come out. Remember that? Way back. So anyway, I'm just getting back into it. Because I did that when I was working as a waiter, in the Catskills. I was there for half an hour during Woodstock, the original, 1969. And so I was a Catskill boy. I was living in New York, working up in the Catskills. And so I would do a little Borscht Bowl stick, because they had guys who were doing it for a living back then. You know, they were the Catskill comics. Sal Richards, Mousy Lawrence, Jackie Eagle, Jackie Mason, Dom DeLuise, Checky Green, and go on and on and on. Lenny Schultz, Lenny Bruce, all got started there. Actually, I became very good friends with Lenny Bruce's mom, Sally Marr, and his daughter, Kitty Bruce. So this is the Catskills Borscht Bowl thing, and it was nice to have been a part of it, but then I stopped for quite a while. Like 25, 30 years I stopped doing it. 25 years. And then people got me back into it.
Oh, sweet. Now, I want to bring up something. I just watched Orgasmo. I've seen it before. I watched it just yesterday. I realized that you had a gold shirt on just as well.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah, because I was just watching it. I was like, Ron Jeremy had the same. This is not only the season finale, but we're also having a big name. Like I said at the very first show that we had Rob Van Dam on for Let's Comedy. So today, on the final episode of Dos Landis, we have Donnie Baker. How's it going?
I'm glad to be here. I swear to God, I got a good beer and fire-ass hot chicks out there waiting to find their new Porcosaurus. I swear to God, I'm here and I'm proud to be here. And I'd rather be nowhere else but here, state law.
Oh, wow. And Mike's got a couple questions to ask you before we have some more.
The first question I have is, I'd like to have you tell everybody how you got started. I know I first found you on Emery King's Facebook page, but I know you started on the Bob and Tom show and things like that. So why don't you tell everybody at home how you got into the business?
Well, I worked in a place that I won't mention because I don't want them to get the publicity, but I used to get mad at my boss to the point rather than quit, I'd pick up the phone in the break room. And then every time I'd call, seemed like he'd come in because I'd have to call Bob and Tom to vent. And then all of a sudden one day when I was on Bob and Tom, he started pushing to the point. I got so pissed. I said, "Shut up, Randy!" And I think it's sort of resonated with people because everybody's got a Randy in their life. Because I'm talking about the kind of dick that put a sign in the break room that said your smile should be the most important part of your uniform. Well, how's come we ain't got dental insurance, Randy? So it's one of them things that sort of related to people. So I did, from there, they said, "Hey, why don't you call again?" And next thing you know, rather than doing it over a cordless phone, I started doing these lectures.
Dos Landis is our very last segment here I'm along with
Tom Goss, Tom McSpadden, Keith Carey.
Now tell me a little bit about your guys' podcast. I know I interviewed Tom earlier, but since I got all three of you guys here, tell a little bit about your comedy history and how you guys came about it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a late night show or a sketch show or a morning radio show, but without all the really bad parts.
And, we did lots of, it's like if Jimmy Fallon did jokes about ISIS instead of, I don't know.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Instead of just, remember Saved by the Bell? That's technically a TV show.
What if I sounded like Neil Young, but the song was about butts? Surely this is worth millions of dollars.
Basically, we have an anti-Jimmy Fallon podcast. That's how we sound. Oh, we have fun. We get a little crazy. We have a lot of great fans.
None of them were here tonight.
Oh, no, mercy, no. The worst of Indiana turned out tonight.
Yeah, this was like performing in Kenny Chesney's butthole.
Yeah, I've never done stand-up in a prisoner of war camp before. This was incredible.
I had fun. I'm used to war.
I was in some kind of like bro purgatory. It was just like the same dude over and over again.
Hey, it's your boy Kevo. Welcome back to A Dose of Landis. And who do we have today?
Oh, Olivia Grace. Do you want me to say anything?
Yeah, that's good.
Olivia Grace.
Awesome. So we're here, as you already know, we're at Gutbusters tonight, which is awesome. So where are you from? Just tell me where you're from, a little bit of your background.
I grew up in Southern California.
Okay.
And now I live in Fort Wayne. I've lived in New York over the summer. And I've just been kind of traveling the country, and I decided to live here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what other areas have you traveled into on your way here?
I did a whole tour of the Midwest this last month. It was like February and March, which is apparently a really bad time to drive through the Midwest.
Oh yeah.
And very entertaining. I want to talk about something that I've always loved and adored, and that's music. And like I said, you never know who's going to show up on A Dose of Landis. Just this past show that we haven't aired just yet, and it's not even going to be aired until the celebrity edition of A Dose of Landis, which is Chris Jericho's band Fozzy. We went to FYE and they were there doing autograph signing, and then we also got them singing Judas, which is a song that they did, and it became one of my favorite songs. So yeah, it's pretty cool that how you're going to see Soil, Saving Abel, Waylon, and Fozzy. So roll that footage of some great music. Like I said, you get to see the performances from all those bands. Roll that footage.
Fozzy! What's up, y'all? I don't want to alarm you, but I can see you assholes. You can wave back, motherfuckers. This thing's low in order.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed that music. Hopefully you got some dancing out of your system, some rock and roll, some whatever. hopefully you enjoyed that. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about something that, you know, obviously you've seen it in the past. You've seen it at the past show we did at Dosamania, which we filmed over at Gutbusters. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you guys the interviews again with a great name of professional wrestlers we had. Jake the Snake Roberts, which was on the very first show of this season, of season 1. You can see Jake the Snake Roberts, Mean Gene Okerlund, Scott Hall, and tons of other big names. So ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see some great professional wrestling action and things that's going on with that, ladies and gentlemen, here, roll the footage.
Mike Bullen here for A Dose of Landis, and I'm standing next to the innovator of violence, Tommy Dreamer. Tommy, tell us how you and House of Hardcore became involved with Wrestling for Warriors.
Last year I did the show as a wrestler and met the owner, Chris, and I really got along with him. He told me about his mission statement, and I said, let me help, and we've had a great relationship since, and it's our first time coming to Fort Wayne, and we're going to take Fort Wayne hardcore tonight. We'll have a good time. Raise money for some charity the way it should be.
All right, Tommy, and it's going to be airing on Twitch, I understand, correct?
It will. We're not airing live tonight, but we will be airing live on Twitch. We will be airing this show on Twitch in a future date.
All right, and is there potential to come back next year or at a later date as well?
I'm looking more for a yearly date here. I don't want to come to the same markets too much. I like to just kind of stick and move and make it special and come back once a year.
Well, thank you for your time, Tommy, and we appreciate all you're doing to help the community here in Fort Wayne, and we hope to see you back soon.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Come out to, how's it going, Moose?
Going well.
Tonight you're wrestling. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, I can't wait. Long trip here to Fort Wayne. I can't wait to kick some butt.
So what do you got here for merchandise tonight?
A few pictures. You can't really see this one. There's a few pictures, a couple of t-shirts, and a jersey.
Anything you say to the fans out here coming out to Fort Wayne?
Moose. Moose. Moose.
Alrighty, sounds good. Welcome to A Dose of Landis. Here I am, your host, me, Jeff Landis. You know, it's kind of familiar. I managed this guy back in 2000-something against Jake.
Who knows when?
You fought Doink the Clown.
Doink the Clown?
Yeah, you guys are the main event.
I got problems with everybody apparently.
Right. So yeah, we're here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. What you got going
with
on?
the zombie princess, Jimmy Jacobs. You have to introduce to me, otherwise people don't know who I am.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't me, I wouldn't know who I am either. Okay. So it's fine. You have to know it's Jimmy Jacobs, and I go, oh yes, I'm a princess. You know, that's the bet. No apologies needed. That's all.
So yeah, we're here in Fort Wayne.
We are here in Fort Wayne at the Warriors for Wrestling, co-promoted with the House of Hardcore tonight. I have a lot of fans around here and meeting the wrestlers. That's sort of intimate nature of independent wrestling. It's real nice.
Yes, and you're king of independent. You've been around.
The king, I'm the princess of independent wrestling. Thank you. Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry. It's been forever since I've worked with you.
It was an easy one. Yeah.
But yeah, you're here tonight. You're also managing Congo Kong, and you've known Congo Kong for a long
20 years. I've known
time.
Congo Kong 20 years. You know, I broke into the business in '99. I was like hanging around the business like '98, and that's when I met Congo Kong. I've known Congo Kong longer than I've known anybody else in the wrestling business.
Nice. And he's got a match with the Moose tonight.
Yep.
Anything going on? You got anything planned?
Everything's going on. I've got all sorts of plans, but I can't tell you. I can't tell you what the plans are. You'll have to see the plans unfold. You know, that's like a good strategist.
Oh yeah, Jimmy's the mastermind.
I guess so. Yeah,
for sure. Well, yeah, this has been a Dos Landis with Jimmy Jacobs.
All right. Cheers. Thank you, my
like
man.
I said, it's been forever since I've worked with him back in the EWF days. As a matter of fact, I got that match somewhere.
Oh, jeez.
So, all right, see you guys later.
Some pancakes!
There's Daniel Bryan right there. Thank you, Daniel.
Right. Thank you, Daniel.
Jeff.
A little nervous.
Oh, you're fine. I know, right?
I feel like I'm like 9 years old.
I know, yes. It's taking me back. Oh, we got it on. It's taking a picture of me. Okay, here we go. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Take a couple here. All right.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for coming out, man.
For the auto.
You have one? Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I got my belt. So.
All right, whatever you want. You can have one each, bro.
Oh, right on. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Now, you know why there's all these different colored belts? There's a white one, there was a yellow one, and a baby blue one. You know why?
Why's that?
Because Warrior wanted him to match his gear.
I'm sorry.
So Vince went, yes, okay. Keep Warrior happy.
That's funny. That is funny. I never Can we tell Grandma?
Thank you, sir.
You bet, bro.
No, not yet. Not until the lion's
You
down.
want one of these, man?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Which one you want?
Actually,
Sweet.
it's my favorite quote you ever said. So.
Yeah, you didn't suck.
No.
Had a bad night.
No. Thank you, sir, so much.
Thank you, man. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Yeah, just ask Ballard.
Landis, this is season 2 of Dos Landis. The first season we had Rob Van Dam for the very first guest, and guess we got for the very first guest for season 2, Jake the Snake Roberts. How you doing today?
Man, you're getting better every year.
All right, I noticed that. First thing I want to talk about is Stack the Deck. What's going on here tonight?
Hell if I know.
Right.
I'm going to sell some pictures and some autographs and talk to a lot of fans and do a little reminiscing, man. I mean, man, I sure wish we was at the other building, man. Was the Athletic Center or something like, I can't remember where WWEFG, whatever. We used to perform there, man, but I love coming to South Bend, man. I'm a Notre Dame fan. Go figure.
Now, speaking of memories and reminiscing, now, as a kid, I remember watching you and Macho Man Randy Savage in Fort Wayne, Indiana with the snake thing. And like I said, that's one of my memories I remember about you. Can you talk a little bit about that? Or?
Well, it's just a great memory for me, too. Anytime somebody else is getting bit by that damn snake, it's a better memory for me. That's not the way it always went, though. I mean, I had to put up with the damn thing. I had to take it to my hotel room every night and let it sleep in the bathroom. Of course, 3 o'clock in the morning, you got to use the bathroom. You go in there, and uh-oh, look who's staring at your yin-yang. Okay, no more fun and games for me. You know, I had a great career, man. I really did, and so fortunate that I survived it. You know, I have my own demons to deal with, and I have dealt with them finally. Clean and sober now 6 years. It feels pretty good. You know, the movie, it's on Netflix. The Resurrection of Jake the Snake Roberts has now been voted the second best resurrection of all time.
It's really good. I've seen it. Second best.
Yeah, some guy named Jesus beat me out.
Okay. Mike, you have any questions for Jake?
Absolutely, I did. You mentioned your struggles and you mentioned turning your life around. What was it like filming that process for the DVD?
Very, very hard, man. It was punishing me every night, you know. I mean, it's fine when the camera goes cut and you're off the camera, but that's not when it stopped, you know. I still had to continue with my day and then go to bed that night, and you just don't fall right to sleep. You know, you got a million things running through your head, and you're thinking about what you didn't do and what you should have done and where you're at in your life right at the moment. You know, it's real tough, man, but my whole dream was to get sober, number one, and number two was try to help as many people as I can not to do what I have done. And each day I get somebody that tells me, hey, man, I watched it. It's helped me out, or at least I understand my folks better because now I understand what they're going through. You know, addiction touches every family. I don't care who you are. There's somebody in the family that's got that problem. Now it might not be drugs. It might be alcohol. It might not even be alcohol. It might be food. It might be sex. It could be a whole lot of things, man. Gambling. I mean, it touches everybody, man. So, you know, it's up to us as human beings to do what Diamond Dallas Page did. He reached out and helped two fools, you know. So that's my challenge today, each day. And I say, okay, hey, man, what are you doing? You know, you probably know somebody, but do you do anything about it? Okay, well, you can bury them. Then you'll be doing something, because that's what's going to happen, man. So that's where I'm at, man. That's what I'm doing. I've got a book coming out in a couple of months. I wrote every word of it, and some pretty good stuff.
Is there a way you can promote it if you want?
Yeah, just come see me online, man. Okay. You know my name, don't you? All right, guys.
All right, thank you very much, Jake.
I'm so hyped. I'm just ready to get out of school, man. The fighting, like, the only thing that's fake about it, honestly, is they choreograph everything. Like, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win this set out and shit. But, like, motherfuckers really get hit with chairs. Really get put through tables. Somebody was supposed to get put through the table. I don't know if they're still doing that. I can't remember the shit. It's the 7:30. Come on, franchise! That was pitiful! What the hell was that? Come on! This shit ain't even YouTube worthy, I swear to God. It's pitiful. Who? The one that just rolled in the ring? Because he is. He's old as shit. This dude's famous. Yeah, he's been on TV. I remember watching his promo when he used to Does it look like it hurts? If it does, it doesn't. Because that's completely like, it's all spring. I'm not feeling a damn thing.
franchise. Got this. Get them long buds. What the fuck? That was awful. Boo! Yeah, fuck you! Fuck you, Gobby! Fuck you! Yeah! Franchise! Hey, Leah, I'm gonna be here all night.
Got the damn music. God damn. I gotta tell you, this stuff's getting harder and harder the older I get.
Damn straight! Yeah!
But you know something, one thing I love to do these days, because when you see three fingers raised in the air, it represents a little club we had in the company called ECW, known as the Triple Threat. Two of them are no longer with us. And if you'll invite me for a few more seconds, if you'd like, Van Buren, Indiana, I'd love to announce them here for you right now. What do you say? Weighing 486 and 3/4 pounds from Asbury Park, New Jersey. He is the best big man in the history of this sport. Van Buren, Indiana, I give you the Beast of the East, Mr. Bam Bam Bigelow. And the anchor of the Triple Threat, weighing 239 1/4 pounds, from Spring Lake, New Jersey. He is no gimmicks needed. Van Buren, put your hands together for Mr. Chris Candido. We raise these fingers to mean the symbol of excellence. And for my friends upstairs tonight, I want to thank each and every one of you for giving a snot-nosed idiot like me the opportunity to have the career in what I consider the greatest sport on God's green earth.
Yeah!
So please be careful on your way home. Hug your children, show them your love. And God bless you all, because the franchise, speaking for Bam Bam and Chris Candido, we love you all from the bottoms of our hearts.
Yeah!
3 fingers up, yeah? Love you, Bam Bam and Chris.
Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed that action-packed show. I mean, action-packed show. I mean, you had everything from comedians to artists and music to professional wrestling. So I kind of figure, you know, every year we're going to do a Dose of Landis Celebrity Edition because I'm trying to do something different here at Access Fort Wayne and just anything in general, TV. And I figured, why not try to bring celebrities on a show to push and promote the events that they have coming on. So what's going to happen in season 4? I mean, I will let you guys know on something. I am working on some connections with a big entertainment company. So, I mean, you never know. You might see Boyz II Men on. You might see Hulk Hogan. You might see people from Dukes of Hazzard. You might see the Living Color Cast. You might see all kinds of things. But again, like I said, you never know what's going to happen. So every year, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to be wearing gold every year because, but every year I'm going to do a celebrity edition. So me and the team, Mike, Justin, Scott, Terry, and everybody agreed, Kevin, Wesley, we all agreed, why don't we do a celebrity edition every year? And I was kind of thinking to myself, why don't we do it this way just as well? Why don't we do it on my anniversary? Because October 15th, 1994 is when I started down here at Channel 10, when it was Channel 10 at the time. Why don't I do that every year, the Celebrity Edition, and combine it with my anniversary show? And that's what I did last year. So starting every year, because right around this time, it's my anniversary show. We're going to start combining the anniversary and Celebrity Edition with this. Because again, like I said, it feels weird from being a little kid seeing Boyz II Men going through puberty, trying to get girls, to went from doing talk shows about school and everything else and teenage issues to doing backyard wrestling, from doing independent wrestling, from doing a reality show, which I did 2 seasons, to now doing a Dose of Landis, which is a variety show. We interview celebrities, we have local talent on, we have whoever wants to be on the show. But again, it's just crazy on how I went from being a 14-year-old kid to where I'm at now interviewing celebrities. I never thought I would be where I'm at. So from everybody from Steve Manning to Christine to rest in peace Eric, rest in peace Bob, Reverend Wade, just everybody who's helped me out, Rick Hayes, David Bryant, rest in peace, Larry Banks. I just got tons of people that I want to thank. And that's why I'm going to be doing Legends of Access, which is going to be my season finale, interviewing Mike Loveless, Mark Givart. Without them, I wouldn't be where I'm at here at Public Access. From back the old Channel 10 days to how they are now. So without you guys, I wouldn't be where I'm at, from my family, my mom, my dad, my sister, everybody that supported me, even if people hated me, threatened to kill me, and all kinds of things that's happened since I started doing TV. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for you. So I'm very grateful and gratitude from everybody that's helped me out from back in the day to now. Thank you very much. I'm very humble. I just want to say thank you very much for watching A Dose of Landis. From the Jeff Landis Show to Mayhem to Slamming and Jamming, I could go on and go on for everything I produced. But if it weren't for you guys out there, it wouldn't be happening. So thank you guys very much. This has been Jeff Landis, A Dose of Landis Celebrity Edition 2018. Wait till 2019. What's going to happen next? You better tune in and find out. Thank you.